Saturday, I'm at the movies. Okay, this is a fucking whole fiasco. Sit in the theater for like 30 minutes. We're just there. The flights finally go down, and this couple comes like trudging up the stairs, like, oh, that's E4. That's our seat. Okay. And they point at me, and in my head I was like, bitch, I'm ready for this. And then the guy walks up, hey bro, I think you're in our seats. And I was like, actually bro, I got E3, E4 right here. The usher, he sits down and he's like, hey, can I see your ticket? And then he cuts me off. He goes, hey, you're in the wrong theater. I work security.
Man, you let hella shit get through it.
My plan was, I was like, I low key like want to be corrupt, like see how much money I can make on the side. Okay. I would have let someone with an RPG for the right amount. You float for like 3 hours down the river, bro. I'm like floating on my tube, right? And like it gets all like, whoa, like I think all of a sudden my shit flips. Dang. Instantly fighting for my life, bro. Bro, like here's the most treacherous part. So that was the first time, and I had just got my breath back, and we go down another rapid.
This happened more than once.
Twice. I flip again, and this time it's serious, bro.
Common friend of ours, first letter Z. He had gone. So it's the same thing, like tubing it in the truckie, but he used we were outside. I just put the damn box on and I'm just standing there. And this motherfucker has like the good idea. He said, you know, it'd be hilarious if I just like straight drop kick this mother. I don't even know what even happened. You kicked it though. I fall on concrete and then like my head hits the back of the box and I was like, so I was like, oh, and I was just laying there. I was like, oh fuck.
Get your concussion.
Dude, did you know about cornflakes being used like to kind of stop masturbating? Just bland cereal, even though I love cornflakes.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it ain't stopping nothing.
Brother, let's talk. Episode 16. I'm Johnny V.
I'm Jose Medina.
You're fucking with the boys again. Welcome back. How you been? You know what I'm saying? Have a seat. Crack something open. Let's talk.
Let's talk. You know, for first, you're gonna crack it open?
I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh,
I think you got beer on my leg. Lick it.
Freak mode. Stretch.
Fucking. Well, the first thing I think I want to kick it off with. A couple days ago, it was either Wednesday, or Thursday.
Yeah.
Leaving the gym, I came to a realization as I was driving. You know, obviously we have the issue. I mean, I don't know if it's an issue, but you're constantly saying, email us.
Yeah.
You know, do this, do that. The thing is that it hit me as I was driving. I was like, we say that at the end.
Oh. Motherfuckers don't listen.
That's what, and so, well, I mean, and I was like, most of our audience, besides like maybe a handful of people, like maybe 3-4 people.
My mom, Louise. Us.
Will, and then maybe that at most. I guarantee you they're not getting to the end all the damn time. So I'm saying we should probably just plug it right now, right at the beginning.
Oh my god, that's so fucking genius.
So just say it right now, maybe for people who don't know what's been going on.
Okay, let me clue you in if you're not an all the way listener, like some of our true day one fans. I'm kidding. We love you, sort of. At the end of every episode, I've basically been like pleading. We've been like pleading to like for you guys to like email us and interact with us on any of our socials or our email address especially. We want listener stories. So this is your chance. If this is like your first time hearing this whole spiel, please email us at brotherletstalkpod. That's brotherletstalkpod @gmail.com. Hit us with anything. You guys got questions, listener stories. You guys want us to talk about something. You know, dating advice. You're looking at the two biggest fucking studs in the city right now. You know what I'm saying? Absolute fucking man dimes. Anything. Email us. Hit us with the fucking hate email.
Yeah, you guys are trash.
Give us something, bro. Give us another thumbs down. Please don't. That hurt my feelings. And then follow us on Instagram at Brother Let's Talk Pod, same as the email address, but that's at Brother Let's Talk Pod, and that's on Instagram. And thank you guys for being here. Thanks for tuning in. That's a really fucking good idea, bro.
Dude, that shit hit me, and I was like, yeah, there's no way. Because, I mean, I can understand it. Like, we usually start off like somewhat strong, you know what I mean? Like we got like our topics kind of lined up. And then as it kind of goes on, we're like, at that point, we're trying to just keep the show going for the most part. Like, if we don't have anything planned out, we're like, cheese. Like, just trying to find a different topic. So it's like, I get it how people might want to be like, trying to stay awake listening to us. But so we can just kick it right now, so people know what to do. Or
that's real shit.
What the goal is for us. Like,
holy fuck, bro, that's a really good idea, bro. You just fucking mastermind, dude. Your fucking brain, dog. Good shit. Oh my god.
Little, okay. I got
okay.
Got that Chrome dome.
Let's jump into something I wanted to. I brought a couple topics to the table. Let me open my notes, aka our text messages.
Okay.
Real quick, super big shout out to our boy DJ Slayer. If you're in the 775, if you're in Reno, August 3rd, Dancing on the River. That's DJ Slayer. That's John, Danny's fiance. It's a free event.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a free event. Fall through August 3rd. It's on the river. Well, I'll see about
like Truckee River. Or what?
He had the exact like address or whatever. I'll see if maybe I could get you a screenshot of the fucking thing. We'll throw it up right here.
Okay.
Fall through. It'd be a good time. Special shout out to DJ Slayer, friend of the show.
Yeah,
Next. Okay, this is some shit that happened to me, bro. Holy fuck. Okay, so what day was it? I went to go watch Inside Out on, I want to say...
Oh, Saturday.
Huh?
Saturday.
It was Saturday? It was Saturday. I think it was.
Because I think I tried to call you at one point.
Yeah.
I think it was around the same time. I don't know, but I remember I did check our little... I'm tracking this man 24/7.
We locked in. I got his Lolo. He got my Lolo.
I think yeah. I was looking at the map, and you were like, obviously you're right there. I was like, oh, he's right here. So that was Saturday, I believe.
Perfect. Saturday. I'm at the movies. Okay. This is a fucking whole fiasco. I'm with a friend. Okay, and we're in the movie theater, and the movie's supposed to start at like 7:50 or some shit like that. And we walk in the theater, and like we sit down, and like the lights are still on, like as if we're there hella early.
Yeah.
But it was already like 8:10, so I was like, what the fuck? Like this shit should be rolling. But then I was like, okay, maybe like the projector's fucking up, because I've been in the movies before. Like when the projector fucks up, they won't really say anything, and they'll try to fix it or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, but they're probably fucking with the projector. Okay, cool. Sit in the theater for like 30 minutes. We're just there, waiting. And then the commercials come on, the whole like the super early ones before even the trailers come on.
Oh yeah, like where it's like legit commercials that you see like on TV.
Trivia, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And so I'm sitting there like, damn, this is crazy.
I'm assuming the lights are still on.
Lights are still on. The lights finally go down.
Okay.
Friend goes to the bathroom before it starts or whatever. She's like, okay, I'll go to the bathroom. Back. Okay, cool. She goes to the bathroom. I'm sitting there, right, on my phone, because I'm a TikTok kid, whatever. Like I have no attention span. And this couple comes like trudging up the stairs, like sneaking around, and they're like counting the seats, and they're like, I can hear them whispering. They're like, okay, 1, 2, oh, that's E4, that's our seat.
Okay.
And they point at me, and in my head I was like, bitch, I'm ready for this. Before they even made contact with me, I pulled up my screenshot of my phone and my little ticket. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I like crossed my arms and I waited. She walks up, and then the guy walks up. Hey bro, I think you're in our seats. And I was like, actually bro, I was like there must be like some kind of mix up. I'm like, cause I have E3, E4 right here. And I'm like made eye contact too. If you're listening to, like, look at my face. I was like this. I said, I got E3, E4 right here. Just kind of like with a little bit of attitude, because I was like, bitch, nice try. So they sit down next to me for a little bit, and I could tell like the girls in his ear, like, no, those are our seats, but I wanted those seats, like whatever, right? So they get up and leave, and they go get somebody. And so I'm on my phone again, right? And the entire time my friend's in the bathroom, and I'm on my phone again, just like chilling, whatever. And then I feel someone sit next to me. It's like the usher guy, the usher.
Oh, okay.
He sits down and he's like, hey, can I see your ticket? And I was like, bet. Pull it up, flipped. I was like, look, E3, E4. And then I was like, I don't know if you guys like messed up or like something like that. And then he cuts me off. He goes, hey, you're in the wrong theater. Oh my God, bro. The way I got like flushed,
Dude, I would feel so fucking embarrassed.
Dude, I felt myself turn red, and I was like, oh fuck. And at that point, like I went beyond like a hushed whisper. I was like, oh fuck, for real?
Oh, so that's what. Oh, did you say like that?
Yeah. I was like, oh fuck, for real? That's why.
That's why the lights are still on and everything. Oh, okay.
You see how like
yeah, it all just connected right there.
And then at that point, we had already spread out and like spread our snacks out and everything, dude. I had to fucking clean it up. The couples there watching, and we snuck in hella snacks, obviously. So like, it's like all these like rare snacks that you wouldn't get at the theater and shit like that. So I'm like collecting it off my arms. I get the fucking diet Dr. Pepper, and I'm like, all right, like, walk away, dude. Walk out the theater. My friend walks up, like, what happened? I'm like, we're in the wrong theater.
You were in the wrong theater. So were you guys like off by one room, or did you guys go like the complete opposite direction?
Off by one room. Damn. But here's the fucked up thing, bro. Every single auditorium has a little light. Our theater was supposed to be theater 10. So right there's the light, and there's 2 doors side by side. I'm like, okay, bet.
Oh, okay.
And and everyone's walking in the theater like, who gets? All these people got there so early. I'm like, okay, who gets there that fucking early?
Yeah.
And so fucking we walk in there like nothing, and then I walk out after the fact. I like look at the door. There's a piece of paper that says auditorium 11. I'm like, a fucking piece of paper.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, a whole movie theater.
Yeah, but so we got free tickets.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, interesting. No, that kind of reminds me of I think I might have told you about the story, but I'll talk about it here. The I don't know if I did. Whatever. When I went to go see Twice for the second time in Vegas, in front of me there was a Asian woman, like a little younger side, on the younger side, and she had I think she was with 2 people next to her or something like that, or maybe I don't know. But think of this. So, anyways, so what I gathered from the situation that she went there with a group of friends, maybe I think 2 to 3, 4, maybe max, and I'm assuming they couldn't all get like in the same section. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming they got like single seat, this section, this section, or this section, whatever. But they were still in the floor seat area.
Yeah.
So the thing is that I had noticed that they were doing this the whole damn time. So during the concert, I would see this girl. She kind of got up and left, and I was thinking, maybe restroom, maybe whatever. And then I see a guy like an Asian dude come up and be in the seat. So I was like, okay, interesting. I didn't think much of it. I'm like, and I was like, it's gonna be a little awkward once that girl comes back. But then that guy had left and the girl came back.
Sloppy.
So pretty much what I gathered was that the guy or whoever the hell had a seat kind of like 2 or 3 sections back. Now keep in mind, your boy balled out. I was right there by the stage. I could literally touch the fucking thing. Not really.
No, you were close though.
Yeah, I mean, like I put a little snippet of like how like where my seat was. Anyways,
you were close as fuck.
But regardless of me, like the seats aren't cheap, whatever. And then at the end, like towards the end, they had like I think 2 of them had like came up at the same time, and pretty much now the entire time the workers at the stadium, you're supposed to stay behind the white line, keep the lanes clear. And so, like, people kind of start spilling out. They'll walk by and they go, "Hey, back up a little bit, please," or back, get back in line. And then when that happened, so both the guy and the girl, and keep in mind, like I said, there was multiple people. So it was like him, the girl, and there was like 2 seats in front. So yeah, they were just all split out. I mean, it's spread out. And then it got to the point where it was like 3 people kind of spilled out a little bit.
Okay.
And then the worker, and this is what kind of ruined the damn whole experience for me somewhat, because I was like, this is going so bad. I'll kind of say another reason why it went kind of bad.
Yeah.
But at this point, like the worker goes, "Yeah, and you guys back up or like get behind line," and then they're trying to, but there's no fucking room, and so they're just there like, oh, like we're trying. And she goes, "There's too many people here. I need these tickets now."
Damn.
And they were like, yeah. And so they both had this, and they basically just screenshotted it, the same exact seat. So every time they would swap out seats, it'd be like, oh yeah, my seat's right there. So they would show the screenshot of the seat. And I mean, they bought the ticket, I guess, but but then so then they showed her the ticket, and she's like, okay, let me see yours. Showed her the exact same screenshot. She goes, "You just showed me the same ticket. One of you guys needs to leave."
Oh.
And they I don't know why they were so against it, like splitting up. But they're like they were so like reluctant to go. I was like, bro, just fucking go. Yeah. Like at this point, you fucking it up. And you think at a concert for how loud it is, you could hear them clear as day.
Really?
Like they're right here in front of you. And I'm like, oh man, this is killing my experience. Like, out of all the places that had happened right here in front of me, I was like, man, I'm just trying to watch the damn concert, but I'm like, I'm kind of invested in this now. So I'm like, what's gonna happen with this? But then eventually, the fucking guy was like, all right, I'll go back to my seat. You know what I mean? And it just left. And then at that point, the concert went on. But yeah, that's where that story kind of reminded me of the whole same ticket thing or wrong situation.
Me and my ex got into situations like that with like faking tickets and stuff like that. And there's a couple times we got caught, and a couple times like we didn't get caught.
Yeah.
And it just depends on how like serious the security guard is, because they all know. I worked security one time for base camp when they had base camp here. It's like an outdoor event.
Yeah.
Dude, I work security, bro. Man,
you let hella shit get through it.
Oh, bro, my plan was I was like I low key like want to be corrupt, like see how much money I can make on the side. bro.
Oh yeah.
Got slid a 50 piece, got slid a 20 piece, got slid a 10, and then I got cash apped, I think 15. On top of the
What the hell
160.
you let through?
Everybody, bro.
People just want to get.
people. I would have let fucking someone. I would have let someone with an RPG for the right amount. I'd have folded like a lawn chair, bro. I'm sorry. Bro. It's like, so I meet this dude. His name's Dylan. He's like a super like stoner, like major like hippie vibes, dude. Like a total raver. He's like, I'm just happy to be here, man. Like the vibes are sick. Everyone's just having a good time, dude. And I was sitting there like sweating my balls off, like, yeah, bro, it's good. This shit kind of cool.
It's all right.
I was like, baseline, all right. I put a headphone in. I was like, whatever, just on my phone. And then like people would come through, and like our boss guy told us to keep people off this one little rock, because they could cross the river or whatever, right? And so that was our job, the whole day. Watch this one rock.
Okay.
People would go on the rock, and I'd be like, hey, should we go tell him something? He'd be like, we probably should. And he was big.
Oh, this guy was your partner.
My partner. Right?
Oh, I thought this was a concert goer or something.
No, yeah. But he basically like, he's like, I can't believe we're getting paid to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, that's his vibe.
Oh, okay.
And so he's big and tall. Like I'm fucking small. You know what I'm saying? Like he's big, tall. He looks sturdy. You know.
Okay.
But his personality is like super like. He's soft, you know?
Hey guys, you mind?
Like that, bro.
Yeah.
And so I was like, do I be a hard ass? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, I don't care. But the boss guy's looking at us. I'm trying to get paid, dog. Like I wasn't sure what the vibe was. And it was still early, so no one's drunk yet. No one's high yet. I was like, fuck. You know, so like I walk up, I'm like, hey guys. I'm like, buddy's behind me. I'm like, hey guys, I'm like, sorry, we're security here. We need you guys to like step off this rock or whatever. Me, bro, like.
What's so special about this rock though? Like, do you get like a good view of it, or is it people using it as like a
you
seat,
can use it as a good view, and I guess like you could slip past the rocks, walk down the river more, and cross the river and get over to the park. It's the park at the river essentially by those two ties that the two like what's the currents that everyone. I gotta talk about the river next to.
Okay.
Whatever. So okay, we walk up. I'm like, hey guys, we need you guys to like move whatever, and you know that goes on. And then I told him, I was like, but I had to fill it out because he knew the boss. My partner Dylan, he like knew the boss or whatever, right? So I was like, how serious is he about this?
Uh-huh.
Once I got the vibe he wasn't, I was like, all right. And I was like, so what do you think about like letting people in or whatever, like for like money on the side? He's like, okay, cool. He's like, all right.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Dude, I get to like 15 minutes later, some guy he knows comes, right? Way overpaid because like a day pass like is like $100. He gives us 100. My boy size me 50, and he gets 50. I was like.
So he pretty much just paid the general admission.
Basically,
to
I was like,
get in.
all right. And then he crosses the river. Boom. And then it goes on and on from there. At one point, this couple was like clearly dressed in rave clothes. Yeah. And they're squatting by the river, and like they're trying to sneak down the river more. And I see it, and I'm like, I could probably get money from this. I walk up, and I was like, hey, guys. I was like, I squatted next to them, and I was like, are you guys trying to sneak in? And they're like, what? No. And I was like, okay.
We're just here for a little hike.
Yeah, like that. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I was like, if you were trying to sneak in, I was like, you give me like $15, I'll go walk away. I was like, and also I was like, I'll tell you where the other security guards are at. And they're like,
give them a whole map, like avoid this.
That ass like that, bro. So fucking, they cash at me or whatever, and I'm like, okay, look, I'm like, you see that little statue over there? I'm like, there are two on the other side right there. I'm like, so you want to cross? Go up that way. I'm like, there's no one that way. I was like, and all the guys wearing the camo shirts are chill because it would be like a camo shirts. Like, and all the guys wearing black, I'm like, those guys are not chill.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, and they go, bro. And the whole day went like that, bro.
Crazy.
And total profited like $250, $240
on top of the job.
Like with the jobs paid.
Gotcha.
On the side, like letting people in like $80, $90.
That's solid. Pretty good little payday right there.
Hell yeah, bro.
What happened at the river? What river are you talking about? Same time or different? Or
different time. Fast forward 2 years.
Oh,
I'm floating last Saturday, bro. I floated the river for the first time. Woo!
You would wait away?
I floated the river.
Oh, like Truckee?
The downtown river. Is that Truckee? That is Truckee.
Yeah,
right?
Truckee, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, shit.
I think so. I don't know.
Reno native here.
Not for real. I'm pretty sure it's Truckee.
Yeah, it's Truckee.
Okay. So, floated for the first time.
Imagine if it's not.
Dude, for real. It's like this fucking Mississippi.
Yeah. The Nile. All right.
No, but fucking. So I fucking. It was Sunday, right? I went out Saturday. Sunday, wake up, a little hungover. My boy calls me. He's like, "Hey, we're supposed to float the river," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I had took people's money like to buy tubes or whatever, right? So I was like, "Bro, I gotta go."
Oh,
yeah.
That way you kind of committed at that point.
Yeah. So I was like, "Fuck." Go. Fast forward. I want to get to the point of the story.
Yeah.
Floating the river for the first time. I'm inexperienced. I'm like, whatever. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Where was the start point?
You go up to Mayberry Park. So it's like it's a 5 mile float. You float for like 3 hours down the river, bro.
Does it get fast at any points,
Bro,
or are you just?
It gets fast, it gets treacherous, and this is the point of my story. Okay. I'm like floating on my tube, right? And like it gets all like, whoa, like wacky, like watery,
Yeah.
right? And we're all having like a good time laughing. All of a sudden my shit flips. Dang. Instantly fighting for my life, bro. Bro, like that, bro. When I tell you I went so fucking deep in that water and the current like pushed me down, I was like, oh fuck, like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
So I get back up, and then like you don't realize it, but like the water moves so fast. By the time I came up, my tube is like hella far.
you were downstream.
So I gotta swim. Like luckily, but you boys like the peak male physique. So I just start swimming,
Yeah.
running through rocks and shit. Catch my tube. Finally, like, I'm so gassed. I'm like, holy fuck, dude! Like you fight hard.
Was no one trying to help you?
I mean, I wouldn't hop out for someone because some other guy did the exact same thing. His name was Miguel. He flipped trying to get a football, and he fought for his life too.
Good luck.
I was sitting there sipping, and I was like, let's go, bro. Like you got it.
Let that man to die.
But here's the most treacherous part. So that was the first time, and I had just got my breath back, and we go down another rapid.
This happened more than once.
Twice. I flip again, and this time it's serious, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as I went down, because I was mid laugh, I was like, ha ha ha. Inhaled water, so I'm underwater, like coughing, like like that, and the current's like pushing me down, and the water's so deep. And I come back up, and I'm under someone's ass because like everyone's floating over me.
Oh yeah.
And so I like pivot to the side, and I get caught like with this because you tie the tubes together.
Yeah.
And there's a loose piece of string, and it gets caught on my neck,
Holy shit.
bro. And I was like, oh fuck, like, but there was still tension, so it's pulling me like with this. I'm underwater still, gasping for.
Someone's above you, just having the time of their life. You're fucking dying.
I'm fighting for my life.
Holy shit.
So sorry, I'm hella excited. So I pull the fucking rope off. I come up for air. I'm literally coughing. I catch my tube. It's not even over yet, bro. My tube flips again. I go underwater again, and I'm like, I'm not letting go of my fucking tube, bro.
Yeah. Well, at that point, as you float, to get back over anything.
I'm dragging under because now it's more shallow because it goes from deep to shallow like super quick. Now it's shallow, and I'm holding my tube, and it's literally dragging my ass. I'm hitting rocks. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, my lower back, my ass, my shoulder. I'm just getting tossed by these rocks. Bam. Finally come back up. Finally make it. And then it's funny. I was like, I almost just fucking died. Treacherous, dog.
That's crazy.
No, bro. It was. I wouldn't do it again.
No.
Maybe. But
I remember. I think one of our common friend of ours, first letter Z. He had gone. It's the same thing, like tubing in the truckie, but he used an air mattress. And that's what he used for like his flotation device.
Oh, Zaza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Zaza.
But I just saw that for the other day, bro.
Dude, he texted me.
Yeah.
He was like, he's like, look what I saw. And the thing is that I don't, if he hears this, I don't have his number saved on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So like, who the fuck is it? And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh yeah, that man Johnny V out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought it was funny though because he just got like a whole ass air mattress and he was like, "All right, fuck it, let's go for it," and went down trucky on that damn thing.
That's sick.
You know, I've actually almost same situation. Obviously not that tubing, but in trucky, I did slightly almost drown. I guess. I mean, this is like well over like a decade ago. Back when trucky was kind of flowing, you know what I mean? Like trucky actually had some good water.
Yeah, because it got really high a couple years ago or some shit, right?
But like I don't know how it is now, but I mean it's pretty low to the point.
It's pretty low. There's
But back then, you know, that shit was flowing. You know what I mean? Like it was a fucking river. But there's like a certain point, like right there in downtown, like I don't know, like one of the bridges, whatever, where a lot of people would go, and there's like a rock that's like in the middle of the lake or in the middle of the river, and you can kind of like sit on top of it, and then you know the water will kind of push you down, like a little slide.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
It's like right there, like off like to the side. I think it's like a park kind of in the area.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That park is where the base camp was at.
It's like right downtown.
Like right downtown.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was like deeper in the forest. Maybe. Anyways, yeah. So we had gone there for a field trip at the daycare I used to go to, and so then at the time I think either my sister, my sister was there with us too, my older sister, and then and I was like, my turn. Now the thing about this is that I'm thinking maybe at the time I just wasn't the best swimmer. But I'll tell you right now, your boy's a dolphin. Like,
you now?
Oh, but dude, I love swimming. Somewhat, you know what I mean? Well, I hate the effects after, in the sense like how tired I am and how dry my skin gets.
Hell yeah.
And that shit. So that actually, that's like a big factor why I kind of avoid. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I don't want to deal with that after.
Dude, fuck yeah, swimming sucks, low key.
Yeah, I mean, well, like it's fun for in the moment, but after, yeah, it's trash for
It's
me.
trash.
But yeah, anyways, I wasn't the best swimmer at the time. So once I was on top of that rock, and the way it is, it kind of like it throws you into like a current. Like it's not like and then like calm water. As soon as you're in there, like you're caught in that shit, and you better come back up.
Yep.
And all these other kids are having the time of their phone. I was like, yeah, let's do this. Fucking go in there. I'm like, I'm not coming back up. And I'm like,
That
and I was like, holy shit. And then I'm like, and then my sister was like, oh my God. I forgot exactly what she said, but like she knew. She was like, holy shit. Like, yeah, I think he was drowning right there. But I was like, whew. Just got up and I was like, I ain't doing that again.
you know you're fucked because you get that like look in your eyes. Like you can tell, you can't see your face, but you can tell like you have that like glazed look in your eyes.
You're trying to come up. You're like, holy shit. Like it's crazy. That shit don't play around.
Nah.
And then there was a second time. I think I've only almost drowned twice. That was the first time. And then, or maybe whatever time was, whatever. But that was one of the times. Another time was a long time ago. I think even before that, in my old house on Butler Street.
Shout out Butler House.
We had like one of the big blue pools. Like the ones you buy from fucking Walmart. Had it filled up, and it was me, my younger brother, my stepdad, and we were just like, yo, fuck it, let's just play in the pool. And then for some reason we had an inner tube.
Yeah.
Obviously the inner tube takes up a quarter of the pool because it ain't that damn big. But they're just on it, and then there's a thing that my stepdad would do. He would grab the other rope of the tube, and he would just stay in the middle, and he would just go in circles. Yeah. So you kind of just be standing there like, and you basically go spinning in circles. So I mean, it was fun. Yeah. And at one point, as we were doing that, I thought it'd be a good idea. Where I was like, I'm about to duck it, watch, right? So then my brother's in there, my stepdad's spinning him, and I'm like, duck, right? So I'm underwater at this point. The thing is that this motherfucker's spinning so fast, I try to pop my head up, and the inner tube is clocking me in the head. the inner tube, he's going so fast, like, I can't find the timing. So every time I try to come up, like I keep getting knocked back down, and I'm like, I'm about to fucking drown. Like, and he's fucking just spinning that motherfucker. and then eventually, I obviously, I had to like, unleash my inner big boy. So I was like, I'm just gonna stand up. So I just stood up, and then I kind of timed it perfectly with the tube. So basically, my brother was in it, kind of flipped out of it, but I was like, dude, I was dude, like, I don't know if he just thought, damn, he's holding his breath for a long time, dude. I was trying to come up the whole time, like it was so fucking crazy. Yeah, I just shot up and I basically knocked him out of the tube, and that was the whole thing. But I was like, holy shit, like that was crazy. Oh my God.
Hey, you remember that time? You got in that long box, and then I fucking kicked you over, bro.
How long was this, bro? This is like well over 10 years ago.
Dog, that was like one of the first times I went to your house.
This is probably like maybe less than a year into our friendship. We had I want to say it was like maybe like a Christmas tree box, maybe, or
fucking long box. Bro.
Yeah, like a tall long box, and then, dude, what the fuck were we doing with that shit, dude? What the fuck? And then so we were outside, and then I just put the damn box on, and I'm just standing there, and like so basically all you see is you see a tall cardboard box, and I'm just standing in it, and this motherfucker has like the good idea. He said, it'd be hilarious if I just like straight drop kick this mother. I don't even know what even happened. You kicked it though. I don't know what your approach was, but then I'm just standing there, and all I hear is and then I just fall over. At this point, I can't do shit. Like, I can't brace for impact because my arms are like, I'm literally trapped in this box. and then I fall on concrete, and then like my head hits the back of the box, and I was like,
oh shit! I didn't know you hit your head.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That shit fucking dude, like I legit like, dude, I could not move. I couldn't brace for impact. So I was like, and I was just laying there. I was like, oh fuck,
get your concussion,
dude. He fucking hit the back of my head. And then I don't know how I got out. I don't know if he lifted it off of me. I forgot how it was, but I was just kind of laying there. I was like, fuck.
That's crazy, bro. We had so many fucking like little adventures like that, bro. God damn, bro. Fucking A, that shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, the Butler House trilogy or the Butler House series.
That's a saga right there. Javier, fucking the pizza fiasco, bro.
Javier, man, let's talk about it.
Bro, break down the Butler House, dog.
We got time. I mean, so the Butler house, as I said, it was on Butler Street over there on Sparkstown, the Sparks at the time.
Yeah, right there by the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah,
off fucking
right there off Audi.
Yeah. If you know, you know. Real big shit. 775 shit.
So it was around that area. We lived there for a bit. And it was funny because before that, we lived in a Section 8 housing, which is right up the street.
Yeah.
And we were like, we made it big. We got a house now. Yeah. And then, so we lived in the house for a while. And that was the house that I lived in at the time when I met Johnny. And he came over to the house. And then, just from there, it was just certain adventures, just funny stuff. And then now he brought up Javier, if you guys heard earlier. Javier was a goat that my stepdad had got. He had 2 goats. He had like an all white one.
The mom.
And I think so, yeah, maybe.
I think it was the mom.
And then we just nicknamed the other one Javier. Or I don't know if it was us or maybe it was just a name that was given to him.
I remember his name being Javier.
Yeah, that's what we called him. And then but it was a black and brown goat. And I'm trying to burp. And then so pretty much what we did was, and by the way, the reason why my stepdad had him, he would use him for milk to make make goat milk. I never drank it though. I was like, get that shit out of my face.
I thought he was capping until one morning he like walked in with a Dixie cup full of milk. I remember I walked in this fool's kitchen.
Had that shit fresh.
I was like, damn. Dude, hold on a quick side note. He was a classic stepdad, bro. Like a classic dad. Yeah, He'd wake up early in the morning, go in the bathroom, like hocking up hella shit. I'd be like, is he okay?
That man's like coughing up some like ancient.
We're like 5 in the morning, like grinding Left 4 Dead. This guy's waking up for work.
Exactly.
Like fucking going crazy. And I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? Oh my god. But okay, back to Javier, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we had Javier, and then the thing is that like the way he could walk around the house, I had my window could open up like towards the outside, and then Javier would be right there, and then we had some leaves that kind of ran along like a little fence, and we picked the leaves and we feed it to him.
Yep.
And then we coined the name trademark.
Stamp it.
We called it Mickey Leaves.
Yep.
Like Mickey D's playing words, and then we basically opened the window up like, hey Javier, and fucking just
pull up.
Yeah, feed him some straight leaves and shit. That was hilarious.
We fed that for whatever, bro.
Pretty much.
You'd be like, fucking. Did we give him like a Dino Nugget one time at some point, bro? I can't remember. We gave him hella shit, bro.
Maybe. Oh man, speaking of Dino Nuggets, we'll put a pin in that. We'll talk about it. I was thinking about it earlier. And then another funny story about that damn house. Johnny said the pizza fiasco.
Dude, the pizza.
There was one night. Now, like he said as well, we stayed up a long time. Like we stayed up to like damn till the sun came up. A lot of the times.
A lot of times.
Or just really late.
Pretty much every fucking time. It was Left 4 Dead, all the time Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it was that, and then we would drink nothing but fucking Pepsi, a lot of Pepsi. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I don't know how I didn't get diabetes, bro. We drank a lot of so much fucking Pepsi,
like a 36 can, like
it was a lot. It was a lot.
God damn.
And then and so we did that, and then there was one night when we had some DiGiorno pizzas frozen and obviously in the freezer. And I think the week prior, I think, just during the week, I was like, I want a pizza. I don't know how to use the oven. I'm just going to throw it in the microwave. And I tried it, and I was like, this is awesome. This is good. So then, fast forward to the night Johnny's over, and I was like, bro, I got some pizza in the fridge. Let's do it like this. So we put it on like a big plate. We throw it in the microwave for like 10 minutes or something like that. Or I don't know how long.
Dude, no, it wasn't that long. It was like 5 minutes or like 6 minutes.
Yeah. So, here's the thing. I think maybe you could still do it realistically.
You could nuke it.
Yeah, and then you could, who knows, and it might come out pretty good. I haven't tried it since. So the thing is that we did it, and we're like, all right, good enough. Cheese melted, bread is soft. Let's take it back, and then we were just eating it, and it was just nothing but like some raw fucking dough.
Oh god, it was so trash.
I mean, obviously it's not raw, I guess. Is it?
It's raw.
Is it?
The dough is raw, but it's raw. It's frozen. Okay. It was trash though.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very chewy dough, it just wasn't cooked, prepared all the way. So then at this point, I'm going through the guilt of like, oh man, like mom's going to wake up or someone's going to wake and be like, who wasted this whole pizza?
The whole pizza.
And we're like, because we only had like 2 slices or like, even if that, honestly, we didn't have shit. And we're like, oh man. So instead of like thinking back on it, we could have just literally just went to the green trash can, lifted up some bags. And like toss it underneath that to hide
fucking
it.
Dumb.
Like, but
we're so fucking stupid.
So, for some reason, I think it was maybe my idea. I'm assuming it was to get rid of the evidence. So that house it was right next to the freeway.
It like ran parallel to the freeway. You could go in the backyard, walk up this like super slanted hill.
Yeah. And
you'd be at the freeway wall. You could go up there and hear the cars go by.
Yeah, pretty much. The thing is that where the hill was, it's literally just nothing but like a dirt like literally just a dirt hill like that was pretty wide and stuff like that. And the thing is, I was like, let's just toss it over the fence, get rid of the evidence. Why not? Like, who's gonna go over there? We're like, all right, cool. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. We run outside. We fucking like some what is it? It was a shot put. I don't know. And we just launched this pizza over the fence onto like this dirt, and we're like, wiped up our hands. Job complete.
mission accomplished.
And they were all right, cool. The night goes on for like an hour or something like that, and then we just go to sleep. And then probably like maybe like a max like an hour or 2 later, fucking the door opens up. Hey, this is in Spanish. I forgot. Yeah, my sister. He goes, well, what is this? And he's holding like a dirt covered pizza.
The fact that man found the fucking pizza is crazy.
The thing is that it didn't occur to me at that time that he had been growing like herbs in the dirt up there. I don't know if you knew about that. Like he was growing like maybe like little like tomatoes or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he was farming a little bit up on the. He's like, fuck it.
That's why.
I'm assuming that's maybe why, or maybe he was walking. He was like, the fuck is that? He's
that's
gonna go grab it.
crazy.
But he basically caught it and he was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, I forgot what the excuse was, but I forgot what we said. We got caught though, and it was a whole fucking thing. And I was like, shit.
Dude, that's crazy.
That whole house was fun though. But yeah, so anyways, going back to the Dino Nuggets. Have we talked about how much you've eaten?
How many like Dino Nuggets you eat?
Like, have we talked about like on the podcast at all? Like
I don't know, bro. We used to fucking be munching them.
I mean, whatever. But just to kind of bring it up, just because we haven't, like I said, our diet was mainly soda and Dino Nuggets.
Yep.
Like it was insane. Like here's the thing, I can still do it to this day. But
yeah.
like it was funny though, because like the way I went about like counting like the nuggets, I pull out the tray for the toaster oven, I dump on a few of them, and anywhere there's a space available, nugget. I would basically max out the tray, and it'd probably go to like maybe like 30 pieces maybe or something like that, if that, and then you kind of toast them up and then eat them. But like there's so much in there, and I was thinking about it today, and I was like, you know what? I was like, realistically, you can do it to this day, because I mean it's chicken.
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of protein in that. so I was thinking like maybe it was like just like the certain things that I ate, which gave me like just some muscle throughout the years. And I was like, maybe I was doing a very strategic bulk,
very strategic dirty bulk
for years.
But we fucked up some Dino Nuggies, bro. We fucked them up.
No, it got to the point where like, I think my mom had like 2 boxes of Dino Nuggets constantly in the freezer, because we just kept fucking once like is it every night.
Shout out to your mom, bro.
She just kept the supply going.
I know, that's so real, bro. God damn, y'all kept me fed for real, bro. For real shit.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, even to this day, still coming over and eating out of the fucking fridge.
How again was good, yeah. Open the fridge, bro. Fuck, I was about to say some shit too. Fuck, we were talking about Dino Nuggets. Oh, okay, I wanted to talk about. Okay, obviously we were younger. We don't anymore, because of our jobs, but we used to like chief it or whatever. Just like a few times. I think we only smoked like maybe 5 or 6 times, maybe.
Maybe if that. We're talking like once, like every like 2 months, if that. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty rare.
It was pretty rare. But when we did, bro, God, like we were already some fucking eaters, bro. Man, we would fuck up like a whole box of snack packs, fucking Ritz crackers, bro. Like the munchies were so real. And then we watched fucking ATL, bro.
Oh my god!
Do you remember how fucking funny ATL was when we were high, bro? That shit was so fucking funny, bro. That's core memory for me, bro. That was like some of my favorite times. Like when I did smoke, that was like some of my favorite memories. Like, bro, just sitting there, just cracking up at this dumbest shit. Because ATL is like low key like a stupid ass movie.
Give me this chain.
Give me that. He's like, you smoke? You smoke?
You smoke?
That shit is crazy, bro.
If you haven't seen ATL, watch ATL. It's hilarious.
ATL is really fucking funny, and it's low key.
I mean, it's a pretty good movie.
It's honestly a pretty good movie. Yeah. It's pretty good.
So it's a solid story.
At first I was like daunted by like the idea of like roller skating being like for like, how can I put it? Because like in the movie, like, they're kind of like adults in the movie. Like they're in high school, I guess. Never mind. They felt older to me when we were younger watching it. I was like, these older kids like roller skate. Because at that point, I was like, over like roller skating already. Like even me being like what grade were we? Like we were like maybe sophomores or some shit.
It came out a long time ago at this point.
Yeah, like me being a sophomore, I was like, bro, I wouldn't go roller skating. And so in the movie, they're like 18 years old, like roller skating. I was like,
but I mean, looking at it now, I mean, it's pretty cold. Like the synchronized skaters, it's pretty fucking cool.
We should get a roller skate squad going, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, low key, bro. That's just kind of tough. I'm a pretty good roller skater, bro.
Hit Roller Kingdom. Did you hear about that car that drove in Roller Kingdom?
Yeah, fuck that car.
I was like, holy shit! It was like, I think like a Kia that got stolen.
Kia boys, fucking Kia boys are here in Reno
And
now.
then and then so if you got a Kia, watch out.
Yeah, if you have a Kia, genuinely, this is like a PSA. If you have a Kia, I want to say, if it's between the years 2013 and 2017 or 2018, I want to say those are the years. I might be talking to my ass.
Okay.
You need to take your Kia to the dealership, and they need to update the software. Any Kia model, like especially a Kia Forte or like a Kia, the smaller like sedan Kias, because to steal these Kias, all like genuinely to steal these cars. And like these young teenagers, like these teenagers are doing it. They're called. They call themselves the Kia Boys, and it started out there in Connecticut, but whatever. It spread to here now. All they need is genuinely a USB port, like not even like anything connect, just the USB plug. They break your window, they climb in, and they pop with a screwdriver. They pop off the steering wheel cover, and then they put the USB port into the car, and that's it. That's all they need, and they steal the car.
And they got the car.
And they have the car.
That's crazy.
If you have a Kia, genuinely take that shit into this like right now. Like go take it to the dealership right now, and they'll do it for you like for free. Update the software so that won't happen. Yeah. Because that shit's happening, and I didn't know it was a fucking Kia that got stolen.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what I heard when I watched the like the news article, like the news section. And the thing is that I don't know if it was ever considered a TikTok trend.
It low-key is.
I mean, like it is, but like a challenge though.
Semi, yes.
Well, I mean, because that's the way that the news anchor lady addressed it. Yep. She said doing the TikTok challenge, and I was like, is it really a challenge though? I mean, I thought it was just like, I mean, obviously it's a thing. I get it, but I wouldn't think it's like a. I mean, maybe it is.
It genuinely is. And like I said, it started out there in Connecticut with these fucking kids. They call themselves the Kia Boys.
Yeah.
And now it's here, and that's crazy because now I want to go back and because this week alone, I've seen, or like in the last 2 weeks alone, I've seen like 3 articles about cars crashing into apartments. There was an apartment, a house, and Roller Kingdom.
Like here in Reno?
Here in Reno.
Oh, really?
And I'm not sure if they were all Kias or if they're all, because it could be, because the whole challenge of it is to steal it and then just go as dumb as possible in that shit.
I think in that case they stole it, but I think they were chasing them.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
I think like they knew like they were on. I forgot what it was, but it happened like what, like 2 weeks ago now. Like no, I think it was, whatever.
Hopefully it's not hopefully it's not some Kia Boy shit here, but that should be annoying.
Yeah, dude, speaking of like seeing constant shit like on the news nowadays. I mean, I guess it's not news, but on Twitter. And I mean, I guess across social media, I know you've seen them a couple of times, but these pedophiles getting caught.
Yep.
It seems like there's like a new video like every day of like constant, like it's like a flow of these like vigilantes.
Yep.
Like
Colorado Ped Patrol is the most recent one for me.
Pretending to okay. See, like I don't know any like dedicated channels like that, but it is fucking crazy. All these people like it is every single day. Someone new is getting called out, and you see someone getting slapped around and shit like that.
Yeah, they get punched and shit.
Well, I mean, just for a little context, I'm pretty sure maybe people have seen it a lot, but they're videos of people they pretend to be obviously a minor, very young, to would you say catfish or to bait out the
to like lure him in to like they essentially take the what's his name, the Steve Hansen like formula and they apply it on in a vigilante sense.
And they'll be like, hey, meet me at Target, Walmart, this gas station somewhere, this is somewhere in the city, and then they do it. Yep. And then at that point, and then they see like a bigger guy, be like, hey, well, what are you doing here? And then at that point, they're like, oh shit, and then they get what is it? The jig is up, whatever. And at that point, like the video gets confrontational, and either they get away. But most of the time, even when they get arrested, they still get released because technically they didn't lawfully, or I don't know, you know what I mean?
It's probably hard to make something like that stick, what I'm saying? Especially like in the internet, nowadays, But I do see those videos. Like I said, Colorado Ped Patrol is the one I've seen most recently, and there was a really funny interaction with one where this one guy, it's like he's like a black dude. I couldn't tell. He was like black or Indian or something like that, right? Anyways, dark skin, right? Person of color. And so, he's getting like pressed about, obviously being a pedophile, and it's so fucking funny, dude. This social justice like white warrior lady like comes up off camera, and it's like because you can see the guy's clearly uncomfortable, and he has a camera in his face because he's a fucking pedophile, right? Yeah. And the lady comes up, you can't see who she is. She goes, "Are you okay?" She asked the pedophile guy, And he's like, oh yeah. And then the guy on the camera is like, and then she's like, because I feel like I just want to make sure that the person of color feels comfortable here. She says it like that, like verbatim. And then
She just came in no context.
bro, like that, bro, like straight like white warrior shit, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like I was like, bro, the white guilt is crazy off this lady, bro.
That's wild.
And so fucking, she's like, I want to make sure the person of color feels like okay or whatever. And then the guy who's the vigilante, like the pedophile catcher,
Yeah.
he's like, for sure. He's like, do you want to fill her in what's going on? And then he's like, no. And then he like the pedophile's like, no, we're okay. Like you're good. Like trying to shoo her away. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, you're okay. You're okay. Like checking on him and shit like that. And like it was just hella funny. Like,
Oh wait, did they not tell her?
no.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that would make. I wish I would have seen like that. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be funny, but
She just backs away.
what do you? Okay, like, and that's the thing too. Like, so like, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think at what point? Like, what's the line? Because like, I think like the guy getting punched in the face, like, I'm like, I'm low key like LOL about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but like, where's the line with that? Like, the
It's
whole
hard to
like,
give an opinion.
it's
Like, you know
hard,
what I mean?
right?
Like it's like obviously it's not right. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not vouching for these guys. I'm
Hell no.
not giving them like the thumbs
Yeah.
up. But I don't know. It's just like they get real confrontational with them. But I don't know. Like I'm really just like I'm gonna keep my hands off it. I'm gonna let y'all deal with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna go out and fucking do that shit.
And see that exactly that. But then it's like, because that kind of like begs the question of like the justice system overall. Because like
Yeah.
you know the wheels of justice turn slowly, and we've seen so many times before like people get let off. Like people who are criminals like beat the system. Like OJ,
Yeah.
Casey Anthony. Oh, I forgot he died. OJ, Casey Anthony. You know these people like who are clearly like did the crime,
Yeah.
beat it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like vigilante justice. Low key feels good to see because it's right there. It's instantaneous. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you
man,
see
it's
the
nice to
guilt
see
on their
that.
face.
It's nice to see, but here's the thing. Like, once again, not vouching for this at all. It sucks for like, because you know what I mean? Like, your boy's a little soft for some fucking reason. Anytime I see like a guy get like whooped like that, like kind of defenseless, I'm like, damn. It's very, very slightly. I'm like, God. Like I'm so conflicted with my feelings like that.
I fucking feel that, dude. Like I feel that so bad because for me too, like when you watch them sometimes it's like some of these guys I'm like you're a fucking creep. And like some of them I'm like damn, I really wonder like if this guy like made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like how reformable is this person, you know? Because I'm big on like prison reform, and I think like we should take a look at our prisons and like to see like who's fixable, quote unquote, and who's should be locked up and never see daylight.
Like there's a video I saw. This guy 100% deserved it. This shit was fucking. It makes you laugh because every time I see it, there was like they had asked a question. He said, and you see nothing wrong with, or like, what the hell was it? It was like, and you see nothing wrong with a 30-year-old having or being friends with a 14-year-old, and the guy was like, I don't see how that's a problem, or like I don't see how that's your problem, and the guy just really smacked him in the fucking face.
In the Walmart, right?
I think so. I only saw the clip of it, but see now that guy, he's full into it. I'm like, oh, yeah, smack him up. Like, and that shit made me laugh because he's like,
Yep.
so he smacked his ass because he's playing stupid. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. See that shit, get that shit out of the table.
Facts.
Like, I get out the room. Did you see the See, I should have done more research on this, but this happened recently where these woke whatever, I don't know what kind of people.
Yeah.
They were fighting to like they were fighting against the law that they made it like that made the purchase of or like something sexual with a minor or something like that, like not illegal or something like that. It was recent. It blew up.
You could solicit sex from a minor legally?
Something like that, or like it was. God, I still try to look it. I don't know. You want to talk a little bit just about something?
Oh, because I wanted to speak on the situation you spoke about with the 30-year-old guy being like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
it's like because I feel like that lack of remorse, at least for me, like resonates so much. Like if a person feels bad and it's genuine, and maybe it's me being like soft as fuck, like part of me like wants to be like, okay, like well, like let's, and no matter like how heinous the crime, sometimes like it's tough to say. Like obviously like a fucking like mass shooter or whatever, like I'm like, no, like suck my dick, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you did that, you know, you chose to do that shit. What's it called? But like if it's like something and like it's hard, do I want to like downplay pedophilia and be like, oh, look, ooh, like something like that? No, but like it's hard because on a human level, like we as humans, like we root for humans, you know, like you want to see us do good, and like people love an underdog story and shit like that. Like, and it's like when they show remorse, part of me is like low key, like, well, you fucked up, you should be punished, but like do you deserve to get your head chopped off right in the middle of the street? No, we're not savages for it. Like, we're not savages for a reason.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. And keep in mind, I guarantee, like, and I 100% understand why people wouldn't agree with what we're saying. Like
won't
I
agree?
get it. Like, huh?
Like people like won't agree or wouldn't.
No, like they won't. Like I get it.
Yeah.
Like if people are like, nah, fuck them, like toss them. But it's like if they haven't. I mean, obviously them talking in that manner, that's obviously fucking weird.
Yeah.
But in the sense of like if they haven't done anything yet,
It's stuff like
maybe they can smell. That's to say, it's very conflicting for me at least. I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah. No, I completely agree with that. Like, but like I do remember seeing this thing. Like I don't know if this is real or not, but I saw it on Twitter where it was basically like pedophiles like advocating for like we deserve rights as pedophiles. Like that shit.
See, yes, that's just weird. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
and see, those guys. I listen. I'm on the side of fuck them.
Yep.
I'm with you guys on that. Like if they're actively saying,
What's the BFD?
what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, bro, stop. Like, come on.
It's just one of those things, bro. It's like some. That's why we need like the justice system. I feel like as much as I don't believe.
So kind of like.
I'm not big into government. I'm not big into like, there's a lot of shit that like goes on with society that I'm just kind of like, whatever, it's fucking like stupid or whatever. Like I don't believe in it. I think the justice system is one of those things where it's like, I want to try to believe in it like super duper tough. That's why I think prison reform is important. I think a fair, like everyone deserves a fair trial is important. Like all that shit to me is super important because there are like gray areas. Like there are people who like make mistakes and there are people who like are fucking like sickos.
But they understand that and they say, I know this isn't right.
Yeah.
Let me try to get some help.
And then for that, like there should be a genuine like prison reform system in place. And like how do you go like get better? Like mandated like psychiatry, like mandated like this or that. Like, and it's like, and pedophilia is like a weird crime to use for an example to
try to
advocate or be like, this is an example of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because there are so many heinous crimes, but like in every heinous crime, there's gray area and there are people who like make mistakes and, can be fixed and can do their time and can face the consequence of it and then come out and be a productive member of society. Like there are stories about that. Yeah. And so it's like shit like that. Where it's like,
there are some crimes where like if you did it,
yep,
throw the book at him. Like
for me, mass shootings,
like, oh yeah,
yeah, like mass shootings, the one where I'm like, nah, bro, like that shit.
Well, it's like that, or shit, a very heavy topic, sexual assault.
Yep.
That. I mean, at that point, if you did it, you're not. Now, I don't know how you can be forgiven.
Yeah.
That's just, like I said, we don't say, we're not saying every single crime can be like,
yeah,
he can be changed.
Yeah.
But there are just some where it's like.
Basically, the whole gist that we're saying is that there are like gray areas in the law and there are people who can be fixed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, as you were talking about that, it kind of brought up the whole sketch situation in my head.
Dude, that shit pissed me off. Like, speak on it, bro. I'm happy you're bringing this shit up. This shit pissed me off. Like, super tough.
For those who don't know, Sketch, a very popular streamer.
Yes.
Very recently was... See, and I'm not going to say outed, you know what I mean? Because, this is it. But it was recently discovered that he had in the past, 2 years ago at this point, he had done some homoerotic...
Yep.
Stuff for OnlyFans.
Yep.
And I thought it was so fucking crazy because and it was mainly just the response from everyone on the internet and the fact that he had to like kind of apologize.
It was crazy.
In the sense of that, it was kind of bad for him because I think I don't know if you saw the video where he talked about he said I might not be here right now. I think once he saw the news popped out, he was like, I'm gonna kill myself. I was like, that's crazy because it's not that big of a deal.
Nope.
It's not even a big deal. Like, it's nothing really.
Nope.
There were so many, gay influencers that actively do this shit, you know what I mean? But, no one bats an eye. But I think it's maybe just, the switch up, I guess, kind of. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, terrible words to use, but, it's whatever. He did some shit in the past. But then, obviously, the internet, obviously, a lot of people came to his defense.
Yep.
So what? It was in the past. Or even, it's not even, in the past thing. It's, he likes it. Fuck it, you know what I mean? I guarantee you, some of your favorite artists, some of your favorite actors, or whoever the fuck, they probably taking it in the ass.
Yep.
Who knows?
They probably had to suck a little dick to get to where they're at. Bro. Look at P Diddy, bro. People. There are so many stories coming out now, that people who are close to Diddy had to suck some dick to get to where they're at.
Oh my god, dude! Hold on, wait.
That too.
Real quick, I was listening to a Pop Smoke song.
Yeah.
And they at one point, I think maybe he's talking to the same person. He's eugenized Diddy, who's the king of the city, or something like that. Basically, he's like, ask Diddy, he knows. I was like, oh no, Pop, no,
Pop. No, he had to do what he had to do, bro.
No.
He liked the way that I heard. No, but I want to speak on the sketch shit too, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
He broke down the situation. My take on it is like I was super pissed. I was like, oh my god, bro, it's 2024, bro. Like your favorite celebrity is probably sucking a little dick. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real, bro.
It's more accepted, obviously, way before in the like obviously in the past. Sure, I mean maybe obviously it was viewed very negative.
That's how Scientology got their claws into John Travolta. With the whole they kept him being gay like as a threat constantly because it was different times. Yeah. My shit is this, bro. Oh fuck, I just lost it in my head. I feel like the reason for him, like why it was so like, why he probably felt it weighed so heavily is because how did sketch come up? Football, like Madden, right? He would like he read some of the draft picks for the Texans, like so he's very involved in this football crowd.
Straight man,
which is like white straight male football.
Okay, probably very religious, maybe some people too,
and some people too. Like football is that classic, like traditional, like American thing that like, we as Americans like. Motherfuckers take care of that. Like that's why when they change the rule in football or like try to make it more safe, people are like, "Nah, fuck that."
Outrage.
Yeah. So it's like I think for him knowing that most of his fan base comes from like that football community, he probably felt like, "Oh shit, like they're not gonna accept that."
I mean, and also, and then I don't know if you saw the thing with the it was like a text thread between him and like
FaZe Banks.
Yeah, the whole like he literally got up and left.
Yep.
And he was gonna just leave, and because he thought it was gonna be. I mean, and. It kind of was because people fucking crazy, but I don't know how many people were saying they were against it, but a lot of people were like, "What the fuck, like, bro? Like, he doesn't have to apologize for shit."
Yeah,
but yeah, some people were like, "Oh hell nah, like he switched up," or like I don't know if you saw the there was a tweet of like this fat kid. He was like, "Crazy man," he's like, "I was your fan." He took a picture with Sketch, and then someone was like. Fat fuck. He's like you lose some weight, fat. It was like a whole thing, like roasted him. But then he also then proceeded to call Sketch like a slur, and I was like, oh damn. So he was kind of like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, the same guy who called him fat called Sketch. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was like, oh okay. Well, I thought he was fighting for both of them.
Dude, sometimes people are fucking mad and they don't even know why, bro. That's the thing that just pisses me off. It's like, bro, you can be mad, but like. Know why you're mad, like, or just like know what you want to like gain from it. I just feel like so much in our society, bro. Like motherfuckers are outraged. Like you said, it's like the second week in a row I've echoed you. The smallest voices have the smallest crowds have the loudest voices, and like that part is so fucking true to me because I'm thinking about it more now. I'm like, God, like these dumbass motherfuckers like say some stupid ass shit. They don't even know why, and it ripples, and then I feel like people just like, do we like to argue online now? I don't fucking get it, bro. I've never gone in a comment section beyond when I was like in 7th grade and argued with someone. Cause I'm like,
I've never done that.
I'm like, bro, this person, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about who you could die in the middle of you typing your comment and I wouldn't give a solitary fuck, bro.
Because you wouldn't know them, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where like, I mean, I've been asked like in the past, or kind of like how you had told me before that one episode, like what would I go out and like march
advocate for? Yeah,
advocate. But I'm saying nothing, and like how you asked like the whole like what about twice and stuff like that and everything. And I've been asked the same question by Will at work, and he's like, what if someone's like talking shit about them online? I'm like, dude, I don't care. Yeah. Like I obviously I'm a very big fan of them, but you're not gonna catch me fighting for them because they don't know who I am.
Yep.
Like, dude, like me doing all this shit, they're not gonna be like, oh, Jose was awesome. Like thank you, bro. Like I mean, maybe me. It's like oh, me. We see our fans fight, but it's like the scenario I put, like if I had to talk to someone who was like delusional as like that, is like you could like break your arm, right?
Yeah.
And then someone could be like to like a member of Twice or any like K-pop group or any like famous person. Let's say that, right? Where you're like, oh man, hey, James just broke his arm. Your favorite celebrity's gonna go, who?
Yeah.
Like who the fuck is that?
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
You know what I mean? But that's what. But like they get so mixed up and like in these like you'll fight for this person, but they don't give a solid shit about you at all. You know what I mean? Like obviously, if they know you, like you're like a fan, maybe if you see a person, thank you for being a fan. But like, dude, you could die tomorrow, and they're not gonna, blink an eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like bat an eye. Like, obviously, like, oh, sad, one of my friends passed. But if they don't know about that, they don't care. You know what I mean? So that's where like you're never gonna catch me doing that in the sense of like fighting for it because I'm like, if you don't like Twice's music, whatever, bro. I mean, that's on you. I mean, obviously, no, I'm gonna be like, man, you trash, you whatever the fuck. But I'm not gonna die on that hill. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna put this as working because it's a very toxic thing that people do with it's called like parasocial relationships.
Yeah.
Like where people will, just assume like, like they're like friends with like these streamers.
You mentioned this before. Like just because you're a fan doesn't mean you're a friend.
Yeah, I mean like it's like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna sound fucked up. Maybe like some of the people that listen to us, I don't know, most of you. I mean, some of them obviously I know a good amount, but it's like there could be someone like, that I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope no one's like that with us. Like, yo, Medina. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck is that guy? Everyone listening, I love you. Especially you, Mom. Love you, Mama.
Oh, yeah, no. But it's all love to people that support us and stuff like that. Yeah. But you cannot just assume that, like, and I mean, I'm assuming most of, listeners right now are grounded in the sense of, like, like I'm assuming whoever's on my side can't be like, yo, John, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, who are you?
I feel that.
That's to say, I mean, just take a step back and just think, do they care about you like that? To the point where if you fight for them like this, is it going to do anything for you?
I feel that. Man, that's
tough.
And that's I think that's one of the things too. Like why I feel like I might have like gave you shit about it, but like I've never like rallied for something like that. I've never like gone out in the streets and got active about some shit like that.
Yeah.
I tell myself there's things I would do it about, but when it comes down to it, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, it's kind of hot outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Since we're on the topic of like social media and shit, and like people. Did you see Ryan Garcia's like the whole boxer thing?
Dude, he is fucking collapsing in on himself like a fucking dying star.
His career is literally, I think, in the trash at the moment. I don't know how. I mean, maybe he could recover one day, years down the line, maybe. But as of right now, he has shot himself in the fucking foot.
In the last 3 weeks, Ryan Garcia, boxer, if you didn't know, cheated, fucking cheating ass boxer. He was taking PEDs, performance enhancing drugs.
Oh yeah, against what's his name? Tank? Was it Tank?
Against Tank and against someone else. Devin Haney, I think, who he just beat.
Yeah, very recently. Obviously, a very hyped up fight.
I should have fucking put ends on that fight. I fucking knew I should have put a bet down. I fucking didn't. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I was even thinking like, man, I feel like Ryan Garcia is like low key like the move. Everyone I know cashed out. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. He was cheating ass motherfucker. God, I hate cheaters. And so he fucking he cheats, gets caught, goes on in the last like 3 weeks since getting caught and getting expelled for 1 year from professional boxing. 1 year.
Well, no, he's like only for the year?
Only for a year.
Oh, I thought he was like done.
Announced his retirement, tried to get in the UFC, went on a racist rant, and then posted a fucking video.
See, I didn't see that.
Went on a racist rant, and then posted a video of him like abusing his baby mama, basically like domestic violence video, like throwing like throwing like a baby bottle and breaking the glass. He took the video himself and then posted the shit.
Yeah. I saw the whole thing, but it is so crazy, because he was. I mean, I'm not gonna say at the top of boxing, you know what I mean, but he was a very hyped up boxer. He probably making a lot of money. And then I don't know what I'm not gonna say drugs or maybe mental illness, but like I don't know in what universe you think saying all this shit is good for you. Like he let it all out. Very racist stuff he said. And he's weird.
Let me get deep for a moment here.
Oh yeah.
Because this is just some speculation, okay? And by no means am I defending Ryan Garcia. I'm just posing a question, or sharing a thought, if you will. What happened before all of this, before the Devin Haney fight, before the drugs came out, and him cheating, before the domestic abuse, before the racist rant, before everything? What happened?
I don't know.
He went online and he said basically, I'm exposing these people, these higher ups, because they are like they're doing child trafficking. He did this whole thing where he did like a huge expose, basically saying like, hey guys, the shit that you think is happening with the Illuminati and shit like that, the Rothschild family, it's actually happening. He went online and said that.
Yeah, and then now
he returned to normal, has his fights. Some time passes so people forget about that whole rant he did. And then what happens? Over the course of 3 weeks, we watched this man collapse in on himself like a dying star.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. There could be potential non sequiturs. But what I am saying is that that's a little... Hey, there could be something to look at. Hey, my buddy up there, Washoe Valley Way, hell, he got some shit put on him. That son of a bitch still doing time to this day. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay, back.
Crazy situation right there. And man, really
Yeah,
shoot himself in
crazy.
the foot. But I want to talk about, you brought up like being mad and shit like that, like being angry.
Yeah.
My last Saturday, my last Saturday was kind of a juxtaposition to yours. My shit went terrible.
Real.
My shit went trash. I mean, it was good in the morning. I went on a hike.
Okay. Oh, the hike day. Okay.
Yeah, it was. I had to wake up at 4 a.m. I mean, I didn't have to, but I think we're kind of over the heat wave now.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, for those who know, obviously, Reno was in a heat wave and we had like 100+ days for like I think like over 10 days. I think.
My fault, y'all. I took my shirt off one time.
But so obviously, so to beat the heat, we me and Will. And for anyone that's still watching right now, I'll put a couple pictures up of the hike.
Yeah, we're officially in no one
Yeah,
no one's watching time.
At this
Hi,
point.
Mom. Hi, Louise.
Yeah. But we had so we woke up early to get to beat the heat, and then we got there. Cool hike, very steep incline, very steep decline. That's probably the only reason why I probably wouldn't do that hike again, just because it is so like this like such like loose gravel. Like Will almost died like 4 times.
He busted his ass like 5 times.
Yeah,
Right?
he fell so many times. And anyway, so the hike was it was cool though. Took about like 3 hours. Anyways, get done, go back home, and then then I get there, take a shower, and then then I think I chill out for a little bit. I have like a little snack, and I mean I'm trying to kind of stay awake at this point. And at this, it's like 9-10 o'clock, and I'm just like and I'm just kind of just laying in bed watching TV, start dozing off.
Mm-hmm.
I just went through a very intense hike.
Yeah.
I mean not that crazy, but anyways, I was like like I'm gonna take a little nap, so, go to sleep, wake up, and then I'm on my phone, and I'm like, all right. And then go to the gym. Oh, I mean, I didn't have to, but I was like, okay, I still want to go to the gym today. So then and then no one was home, and I checked on the map, and I saw you were there actually,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, that was fun. I was like, we'll see if he's there when I get there. I think you left like I think. 2
Oh
minutes before.
yeah. I said a PR that day. 225.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I saw the video. But yeah, no, but I was like, we'll see if he's still there because I started to get ready and everything. And so then, anyway, but the day's going all right somewhat. But at this time, I'm still kind of tired. But I was like, but I still go to the gym. So then, go there, get my session done. Now I go to the gym. Do I want to say where I go?
Yeah.
Expose. I mean, yeah. So I go over there to the Fitness for 10.
FF10.
Yeah, right there. Just right there. And anyway, so I live very far compared to where it's at. And so I'm over there. So just get done. Go back home. Keep in mind, it's about like a 15, 20-minute drive. Literally get into the house. 5 minutes go by. My phone starts ringing. It's my sister. And she's like, hey, are you home? And I was like, yeah, I just got here. Oh, and I had to go get gas.
Older or
too.
younger?
Younger.
Okay.
I had to get gas too, so I had to get gas and then went home.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, all right, you know what? And so at this point, I have a plan. I'm like, you know what? Make a little snack. I'm gonna edit episode 15.
Yeah.
Get the shit out the way and just chill out for the day. You know what I mean? Just get out the way. So then I get home. My phone rings. See, like 95 minutes go by. Phone rings. Am I home? Yes. She goes, hey, listen, lock my keys in the truck. I need you to bring me the spare.
Bruh.
And I was like, where are you? She goes, I'm at the Old Navy. Right by where the
Right
gym
by
was.
right
Right by the gym. And I was like, I got to make that drive again. And I was like, all right then. And I was like, because I mean, if I don't go, she's gonna be stuck there.
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
needs to bring the keys.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. So at that point, I was like, well, I'm fucking hungry though. So I packed myself like a little bag of like some smart food popcorn.
Yeah.
And I grabbed a whole like jug of like some sugar free juice.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I didn't pour a cup. I just grabbed the fucking thing and walked to my car. And I was like, all right, there we go.
No.
And so then go to the car, start and drive all the way back across town. Back, and then I see her. I pull up. She's not even by the truck. She's inside shopping. And so I'm like, hey, I'm outside. She goes, okay. Comes out there, give her the key. She goes, thank you. And I was like, all right. I was like, see you at home. Drive back. And so then I'm just driving back, chilling. I got a little Joe Rogan podcast playing. I'm just hanging out, just vibing. I'm not saying a single word. I'm just quiet because I'm tired at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm just there, and I was like, snacking on my popcorn.
No.
And I'm like, let me grab my drink. I pick up the fucking thing of juice. The condensation built up. It slipped out of my hands.
No.
And the cap popped off.
No.
And the shit landed like right. So it was like bottle right in the middle of my seat. And basically the impact from the hit splashed up.
No.
So I had juice go all over. So it got on the roof of my car, my door, my window, even on my windshield right now. There's still a couple of spots on my windshield, and then all over my shorts. And then I was literally pitch quiet. What is it? Silence just in my car. I didn't do like I was just close the cap, put it down, and just stay quiet. Just drove home. I was like, damn, this sucks. And I drive there, get home, and I was like, oh, son of a bitch. So then I had to go inside. I get my some Clorox wipes and a towel just to wipe everything down, clean it all up. It actually cleaned up pretty good.
Okay.
Because I mean I got leather seats too, so it wiped up pretty easily. So when that happened, I was like, all right, you know what? Whatever. Back home, once again, back on track. Let me make my dinner, edit the podcast, sit down, and relax for the day. I make my dinner. I'm there for about 20, 30 minutes. No. I got the dinner made. I'm eating it. And then my mom texts me. She had gone to I think a birthday party. And she had asked me to go prior. And I was going to go because she said that she had no one to go with. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I feel bad. Like, okay, I'll go with you. But she wanted to go for like 3 hours. And I was like, no, I'm cool off that. And so, but anyways, but she found someone to go with. And she had also taken my younger sister, the youngest one. And she was there for like, I don't know how long, maybe like an hour max. And then I sit down, I'm eating my chicken tenders. And then I get the text, hey, do you want to go pick her up? And I was like, all right. I was like, I guess it's me. Someone got to pick her up, then it'll be me. So, and I text her, I'm like, well, I'm eating. So I'm going to eat first, and I'm going to go. And she goes, just come over here and eat. They have so much food. And I was like, I already made the food. I just let me eat and go. And so then she's like, okay, fine. Finish eating, grab my keys, back on the road. And then I have to go from my house to basically like right there off Mill, like down there, like basically downtown. Pretty much right there. Pull up, and then
this is all part of the master plan.
And then
now I see it.
Oh yeah, it was a whole thing. So I had to go picked her up, and then and obviously when I got there, I called my mom. My mom, she wanted me to go inside, and I was like, no. I was like, I do not want to go inside. I was like, at this point, my mood is so down, and then just some other shit happened, and I was like, you know what, she's in the car. Let's go home. Got back home, and I laid in my bed, and it was one of those days where this happens very rarely when I'm just like so defeated. And like I shit you not, and I just start thinking about so much shit. Like my head starts racing. I'm like, and I mean like I low key get like a little depressed. I was like, man, ain't shit going right down. I was like,
damn.
And I laid in bed for like 30 minutes, no TV, no phone, nothing. I had the fan blowing in my face. I was just quiet, just dead, looking at nothing in my room. I was just looking straight down. I was like, all right. And then I started editing the podcast, and it kind of brought my mood up because it was kind of funny.
Damn.
And that was it. And I edited the podcast, stayed up till like 11 o'clock, 11, 12, just got it done. I was like, all right, whatever. That was my Saturday, though.
Holy shit, bro. That's crazy.
And I mean, like, realistically, it's not like that all happened in the span of like 3 hours. Yeah. But I mean, obviously, it was just that little time. But it was just so much that when I was like, man, I just want to do my thing and just, I just want to rest for the day. But it was just a lot of driving that I didn't want to do. I
fucking hate those days where you're on the road all day, like off some bullshit too. I fucking hate that too, bro. Especially with some shit like you got to do someone a favor. You're like, man, do I really want to do this shit? Damn, that's crazy, bro.
And the thing is that and it's like, I don't hate doing it, but every time I'm like, I'm not gonna tell my mom no. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I mean, obviously, like if it's something that like I genuinely don't want to do, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't want to. But if it's something as simple as that, like going to pick her up, I'm like, realistically, I can go do it. So I'm like, yes, I'm gonna go grab her. Do I want to? No. But it's like I'm not gonna say no to her. And then she'll be like, well, you didn't have to go at that moment. You could have waited a little bit. I'm like, but I'm like, it's just the way she is. She goes like, well, you could have just said no. And I was like, I'm not gonna tell you no though. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry. That's just like the way I am.
You're a good man, Savannah. God damn, you're a catch, bro. Bitch, that bag you gonna be, man. She gonna bag a real one. I'll be straight. No.
I mean, I don't know. Just thinking back on that day, man.
That's stressful, bro.
Yeah, that whole day was just,
and it's hot too. Fuck that.
Yeah,
bro.
man. He was not fucking helping at all, man.
God damn, that's crazy as fuck, bro.
That shit was dumb.
That's the thing, like especially like because we live literally opposite ends of the town. You're deep south. I'm deep deep. I'm up north, like
Yeah.
fucking far north. So it's like
Yeah.
when I on the weekends, bro, I pack a bag. Like, I learned this. I pack a duffel bag full of a change of clothes in case I shit my pants. I got a full change of clothes.
Yeah.
I bring my own drinks in my car. I always bring the extra shoes. I bring like on the weekends when I go out, bro. I pack a bag as if I'm not gonna come home. You know, I usually come fucking home. I come home, but I pack a bag like I'm not because like
Well, yeah, you live so unconveniently far compared to where you go to. You know what I mean?
it's just like, bro, be ready because like, and that's the thing. If you go in the city, bro, stay in the city for a little bit. Like, go do some shit. Like, go do a little shopping. Go do this. Go to a park. Go to the gym. Like, go like stay in the city for a little bit because like shit's gonna pop up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the other day I forgot what I was doing. That same Saturday, went to get my haircut. Had my bag packed and shit like that, bro. And I was like, all right, bet. Finished get my haircut. My boy hit me up. Hey, let's go here. All right, bet. Let's go. We went to go work out. That was the day we went to go work out.
Yeah.
And then like from there, like I didn't go home till like 3 or 4 in the morning, like that next day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But it's like that's why it's like you just gotta be ready. Like,
Yeah.
for me, I learned that like the hard way. Like me and my ex, you know, when we lived here together, and we didn't have a good car at the time. So like getting back up and down, it was winter time too. It was
Oh
oof.
yeah.
So
Oh
like,
my god.
that's when I first learned to pack a bag habit towards like, okay, like bring this, and
just
this,
in case.
just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah,
This
this
is
shit is
crazy.
crazy. Like living fucking far sucks. I can't wait to move, bro, out this bitch ass area.
I mean, one city, a different set at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know how we gonna go about doing that.
I don't fucking know. That's what I should be thinking about too, because it's coming up. Should we take a little cut here? I gotta go.
Hey,
pee.
wanna go? Okay.
We're back.
So yeah, so pee break. Yeah, but like we're saying, you know, John's gonna move one day. For those who haven't figured it out, even though we said it a bunch of times,
Yeah.
we are filming it in John's apartment.
The studio. This is the BLT studio,
Yes.
not my apartment. It's different.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so he's gonna move one day, somewhat soon. Like the next month or so.
I didn't know my move out date. That's right now. They come to kick me out and shit like that.
Shit.
At the studio, not my apartment.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna happen when they sell me. Yeah, so give it like a month's time, and you might have a different little setup. It might be smaller. It's probably gonna be smaller.
No, maybe.
Anyways, yeah, so that's gonna happen. But to close it out, or to close out this episode, I want to kind of talk about this thing that I found out. I don't know if you heard about this, but did you know about cornflakes being used like to kind of stop masturbating?
Yes, I'm well aware of.
You know about
Kellogg's.
it?
I'm well aware of this. Go ahead. I'll let you speak on it.
Well, I mean,
I'm
I didn't.
happy you brought this up.
I didn't know about this at all until one day I was earlier this week. I was watching. Shout out to Binging with Babish. He's a a chef on YouTube. Like YouTube. I mean, but cool guy. But he's recently been doing a series where he like ranks certain foods. You know what I mean? Like ice creams, whatever, macaronis, whatever. And so he did breakfast cereals. And when he got the Kellogg's, he's like, oh, Kellogg's, and he goes, the classic anti-masturbatory cereal, or it's just something like that. And I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, hold up. And then that's when I looked up like what it was, or like what the thought process was, and pretty much like Kellogg, the guy, Dr. Kellogg.
Wasn't it John Kellogg or some shit like that?
Some shit like that. I don't know, but basically he was very, very religious though, like very like turned off to the fact of like the sexual
urges,
like of human, I think to the point where like I think he said they never consummated his own marriage because he literally slept in this like in separate rooms from his wife.
Yep.
That he was just so against it.
I don't think he wouldn't even take a bath with warm water
Shit.
because he didn't want to get like sexual urges and desires.
Oh yeah.
So living your life like that. Ugh.
So yeah, and then pretty much so basically
Kill myself.
But he was like a physician and nutritionist by trade. His devotion to the Seventh-day Adventist Church meant that his newly invented cornflakes were viewed as a different light, and pretty much so basically like his idea was that like I think it's right here, is that like spice and
exciting
rich and spicy foods were the enemies in his eyes, but a simple diet could subdue the urge to masturbate, including plain foodstuffs, just like freshly panted cornflakes.
Yep.
So pretty much so he made just bland cereal, even though I love cornflakes.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it ain't stopping nothing. it ain't stopping me.
I eat a bowl of cornflakes and then fucking beat off right at the same time, bro.
No, pretty much that was like his goal, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And the thing is, I don't know if you know about this. I mean, maybe you did. I don't know how much research you've done, but it was. I'll just read this. This is from. I'm gonna quote my sources, or what is it? List my sources.
Yep.
This is from iflscience.com.
Good job.
Anyways, in this one paragraph, it says anti-masturbatory morning meals were just the tip of his grand plans. However, Kellogg wrote some downright extremist methods of preventing masturbation around this time. For women, he advocated, it's going to get a little gruesome, or what is it?
Gold Star territory.
Yeah, whatever. For women, he advocated the application of pure carbolic acid to the clitoris to prevent abnormal excitement. He also recommended all the young boys to be circumcised as a remedy to masturbation. Once again, and he's stopping.
Ain't stopping nothing, bro.
Ain't stopping nothing.
I got the drop top Rari in my shit. I'll be busting for real, bro.
In fact, he is often described as one of the main driving forces behind routine infant circumcision in the U.S. that remains constant to this day.
Holy
common to this day. Yeah, so I mean, like I think like his ideologies, I guess, just might have been like a big stepping stone to what it is now. I mean, what they say.
Santos or Chris, if you're watching this shit, fuck off. Fuck off right now.
You wouldn't get it.
Okay, I gotta say something real quick.
That's so crazy. I mean, to think about I mean, I guess it's not. Once again, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm hearing more about people that are listening to the podcast. I'm like my mom was telling me, hey, this person said, and I was like, they heard it, and I was like,
yeah, same.
Oh shit! I'm like, oh dude, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry,
dude.
like,
I wanted to speak to that too because oh my god,
what?
fucking okay. Ever since that fucking episode with Will, bro.
Yeah.
Where we like talked about like you guys were like low-key hyped me up. Oh, like John gives so many girls, blah blah blah. He gives so many girls.
Yeah.
I have been like, I mean, as
DMs be flowing or what?
No, bro.
Oh.
The opposite. I've been having such bad luck, bro. I've been having such bad luck. The other day, bro, I went oh my god, I can't even speak on it. I'm not gonna speak on it on the podcast, bro. I deadass. I'm like, did girls see this and just like think I'm like the fucking biggest like douchebag ever, bro? I don't fucking know. Or am I just a douchebag? I don't fucking know, bro. But ever since that episode, I like thought about it. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I struck it like a couple times, and then I was like, hold up. I'm like, I was flowing prior to that episode, bro. And I'm like, motherfuckers are listening. Stop listening, bro. This is a private conversation, bro.
And that's why, like when I heard when mom said, "Hey, yeah, this person hasn't listened to your newest episode yet," and I was like, "They listened to it?" And he goes, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oop." And I was like, "Bro," I was like, "That's crazy," because it's like a lot of the people, like even family members, obviously, I mean, you might be the same way, you're not as close to the family members, or I mean, close to them, but you don't talk the same with them about how you talk on here. Yeah. So I'm like, oh damn, like bro, I'll be talking like I openly just said, or we both openly said that they were both circumcised.
Circumcised boys, faux L, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We locked in for real, twin. My idea, going back to that circumcision shit, I don't even know why I am circumcised, bro. Like, it's like, I don't fucking know. I'm not, because it's like primarily like a Jewish or like a religious practice. I'm circumcised. I didn't even get baptized. I didn't get dunked in no water, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and Santos and Chris, fuck off if you're watching this shit. And if you're a listener, that's some other shit. Don't worry about it. Fuck off, Santos and Chris. I'm like, damn, like, am I missing my foreskin, bro? Like, I'm like, hold up.
I'm like, we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
I don't know. Hey, it's cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, my shit cool. You know what I'm saying?
My shit cool.
And 70% of women, this was a study back, I can't remember when, 70% of women say they prefer circumcised penises because they look more aesthetically pleasing.
What can I say?
What can I say? Closing thoughts. If you're riding with us, you're in the final 5, and you know who you are.
At this point, we're almost an hour and a half in.
You know who you are, the final 5. Thank you all for tuning in. We did shout outs in the beginning already, so it's like,
yeah. Let's make like some quick guesses. So obviously your mom.
Yeah, my mom's here. Luis is here. I think John and Danny are here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out DJ Slayer.
So I mean,
shout out Danny.
Shout out to you. I think Will does a full episode.
Will's here.
Obviously Will. I think Jessica.
Jess. Shout out Jess. Shout out Dez.
If they're listeners. Who else is here?
My sister might be here. I don't know if my sister's here. Brina, if you're here, text me. Let me know you were here. Joshy might be here. Her husband. I think he listens to us on when he does his truck driving.
Okay.
And I think he makes it to the end.
All right.
And I want to say that's it.
Actually, I did see once again when I was looking at analytics, the average watch time actually went up. Like it went from I think 5 minutes, 17.
Oh shit!
Like across the board, because that's what I'm saying. So that's what I was saying. Say everything in the beginning, so people know what we're trying to do.
Fuck yeah, brother! Good shit.
And I think I saw one. I might be wrong on this, but I think I saw like the percentage thing that I mentioned last week. I think I saw one from Japan.
Yeah. What if that's Nate?
Oh well, Nate's back, by the way.
Oh, shout out! We got to get him on the pod next week.
If we can, I mean, I don't know. He's very against it. I mean, like, not really. He just Nate feels like I think I told you about it, where he kind of feels like it's kind of the same story with our boy Santos. Not to air him out like that, but they kind of both feel like I'm not that interesting.
Oh my god,
like, bro, you think I am? You think the guy who stays in every fucking weekend is interesting?
You're interesting. You're interesting as fuck, and you got a great mind, and you're creative, and you're the backbone of the fucking show.
But it's like those guys have stories to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
they
you guys are out and about, bro. Like everything I've done is like homegrown. Like, you know what I mean? So, I mean, shit. I don't know. We'll talk to either of them.
We'll see.
Because we need another guest.
Well, next week let's bring a guest on.
Okay,
let's do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
If you want to be a guest, email us at brotherletstalkpod@gmail.com. Follow us on socials at brotherletstalkpod. Email us. Get in contact with us.
At Get Him Johnny. At Medina Got Motion.
At Get Him Johnny. At Medina Got Motion. His captions are really fucking funny, dude. You said, what'd you say? Hot degrees and button-up tees.
Oh, I said Saturday breeze button-up tees.
That's so fucking gas. Oh my god. All right. All love. All right. Brother, let's talk.
Episode
16. Love y'all.
Signing off.
Signing
Catch
off.
y'all next week.